All right, on we go again. This time it is for the little people, the Cadet 12s, out on track for their heat number 1. And they're all bringing round on the warm-up lap. Remember, they qualified with Ethan Feather from the front. Buckley will be alongside. Then it will be Mobbs and Watson on the second row. James and Rinaldi third row. Suffolk and Tupakovsky on the fourth row. Then it will be Egan, who we spoke to earlier, and Vidler. Then Wells and Scott. Ensby, Feather, Watson, Wilhelm, Gardner, Bath, Gavoni and Milo Bath from the back as they all start to now slow it down and bring it together for heat number 1, Cadet 12s, brought to you by Chaos Karting, as they all start to slow it right up and bring them in to the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Feather off the front with Doing It for the Girls, Alice Buckley alongside. They'll let them do the whole course. Mobbs and Watson on the second row, and Watson now, remember, is in that green and white cart, so it's no longer the orange cart. Marcus Watson in that familiar number 7, but is now in the green cart, so just watch out for those colours. Feather and Buckley off the front. Carter Mobbs, the ever-present driver from up north. Will he do it from the second row? We will see very soon. Cadet 12, heat number 1. Ipswich Car Club State Cup, brought to you by Chaos Karting. Through DTE they go. Let's hope for no carnage in the first corner of this one. Chaos corner they will go into. Let's hope it all goes clean and there's a very clean racing throughout. Let's hope for that at least, as they come through Howards at this very pedestrian pace, all keeping it nice and clean. Nice big gap between them through Howards. Onto 12. Now onto Northside Kart Supplies. Now they will start to put the pedal to the metal. Do we go racing? Heat number 1. Indeed we... Oh, hands up. Orange lights are on. We're not going to go racing this time. This time we'll see the short course used, I'm sure. Marshall will come out and put the yellow flag out as they'll come through Pacific Kart Sports in to the Sweet Tune flip-flop and straight past G-force chain brake and go straight on. Here we go. Miss the cones, please, kids. We don't want those getting trapped underneath carts this weekend. Alrighty, short course taken, so I can shout a little bit sooner than you think. Here we go then. Tag to Cadet 12, heat number 1. Into Northside Kart Supplies, making ready for a start. Do we go green light racing this time? 12 laps on the board, and we are away. Who gets the whole shot? That looks to me like Feather. Ethan Feather's cleared off straight away. What a drive from Ethan, straight to the front and into Sweet Tune flip-flop. And it is the flying number 50 of Alice Buckley that slots into second. Through to third has gone Mobbs. Fourth has gone Watson. On we continue. Looks like Rinaldi, I think, has gone to fifth, the number 55. He did indeed. Zane Rinaldi gets up to fifth as they all start to get into single file. Down to DTE they go. Just all considering options. Down the back straight they go now. Who's got the pace down the back straight? First lap in. Feather though, out front from Buckley. Mobbs has gone into second. Mobbs has gone past Buckley to second. He'll be hot on the heels and Feather will cut him Mobbs. Round they come then through Chaos Corner into Pacific Kart Sport for the first flying lap. Back towards us they come. Through the Sweet Tune flip-flop, all in single file, streaming through. Absolutely on it as they come. It is still, a bit of off on the dirt. Went Carter Mobbs, he put a wheel on the dirt. That slowed him right up, but Buckley can't take advantage. Couldn't quite do anything with it. But it is still second spot for him. Oh, but Buckley came real close in DTE. She's got the run down the back straight, but Mobbs pulls away. Into Howards they go then. Still it is Feather from Mobbs. From Buckley, who's gone through. Buckley goes through to second. Buckley back into second. The flying Alice Buckley has now got Mobs behind yet again. Into chaos they go. Still 10 laps remaining, remember. Through Pacific Kart Sports with the leaders. We'll follow them all through. Feather, Buckley, Mobs, Watson, Tupakovsky, Rinaldi, James, Suffolk, Egan, Wells. Then it's Vidler, Ensby, Scott, Feather, Wilhelm, Watson, Gardner, Bath, Gavoni and Bath at the back as they all continue on. Down to DTE they go. Still out front, Ethan Feather, 56.205 second laps for Ethan Feather. Absolutely on fire is Ethan. Now Mobs has gone back into second again. Can he clear Buckley or not? Buckley's hanging on for now. And now it looks like, oh, that is the number 50 of Buckley right there, but still Watson hangs on. Still Watson in fourth, right behind Buckley. Through Pacific Kart Sports they go, back towards us at the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Feather out front, followed by Mobs, Buckley, Watson, Tupakovsky though, right behind Watson. Can Tupakovsky have a go? But first of all, Buckley is right there with Mobs yet again. Buckley driving the wheels off that number 50 kart, just hanging on to the back. Through DTE they go. Now has she got the run? Can Mobs stay in front? Can he get to Feather? Into Howards they go. They all close up at the front on the brakes. Feather is not getting away, but it's a 55.9 now. They're now into the 55s and holding them. Back down they go. Look how close he is now. Carter Mobs right with Feather. It is all coming together very, very nicely at the front. Through they come. Into G-Force chain brake. Down to Crane Hotline. And Tupakovsky is now right with Watson. Tupakovsky, will he make a move? Right there into Project X. Tupakovsky and James has got past Rinaldi. There's James. Rinaldi right behind. James into DTE just in front of Rinaldi. The front three are still as you were. And look at the battle behind. Suffolk, Egan, Wells. They are absolutely together still as well. Through we come then with the leader. Back towards us. Down the Power Republic straightaway. Different line this time for Mobs. Where does he have a look? Not this time. Stays there. But Feather, he's in the race of his life. And he's still going quicker. 55.655 that time round for Feather. Still 3 laps to go for these guys and girls. Can he hold on for 3 more? Up towards us at the Project X hairpin. Ethan Feather out front from Carter Mobs. Just from Buckley. Watson just behind them with Sebastian Tupakovsky all over the back of him. Then it's James right with Rinaldi. As the leaders go down the back straight. Behind Rinaldi it's Suffolk, Egan, Wells, Ensby. Then it's Scott, Vidler, Feather, Wilhelm, Gardner, Watson, Bath, Gavoni and Bath. As they come down past us. The start-finish straight again. Still Mobs is there. Mobs wants to win. You can see how hungry he is. Still Feather goes quickest. 55.638 this time. But Mobs right there with him. Through the G-Force chain brake. Onto Crane Hotline. Back towards us they come. The front three absolutely locked together. Into Project X they go. This is helping Alice Buckley stay with them. Mobs has a look over the shoulder into DTE. Can he stay there? Can he have a go at Feather on the brakes? Into Howard, alongside, he's gone! Mobs to the front! Mobs goes in front, holds him off. Does he stay there? Yes, he does! Into Howard, he's gone, and through to Northside, the new leader for the first time in this race. Carter Mobs in front of Feather. Through chaos they go. Carter Mobs, the new leader, with a lap after this one. Back towards us they come. In through the Sweet Tune flip-flop. What will the flying Ethan Feather do? He loves this racing. He will relish this opportunity and chance. Buckley, though, will have a look, will she? Oh, Feather looked close enough then, but didn't go. Rinaldi, he's right up there as well, trying to get back with James as the leaders are into DTE. Feather down the back straight. Will he have the run? Buckley's got the run on Feather. Buckley! Oh, she yields on the brakes. Doesn't go through. Back we come. Through Northside Kart Supplies. Over the finish line they come. Through chaos they go. I make that 0 lap. I'm watching for the flags as they come back towards us at the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Still, Mobs just from Feather. Can he hang on? Feather's all over the back of him. Through they come back towards us. Up at the Project X hairpin. Down towards DTE they go. Feather right behind Mobs. Who will hang on? Right into the back of each other they come. DTE for the last time, I think. Flags are being made ready behind us. Down the back straight they go. Into Howards. Through Howards. Onto 12. Still Mobs hangs on from Feather. Onto Northside Kart Supplies. On we continue. 3 laps to go. 2 after this one. As they continue down to DTE. It is still just Mobs from Feather. Just about hanging on. Can Feather hang on from Buckley right behind? Down the back straight they go. Into Howards. Buckley just can't get the run on Feather. And Feather's looking really racy now. Into Howards. Onto Northside Kart Supplies they go. The white flag will come out next time round, I'm sure. After the timing system's played up with me. Back we come. Through Pacific Kart Sports. Still it is Mobs hanging on. He's found the pace this weekend so far as Mobs. Feather behind. Buckley right there. Your order as they come through towards Project X. It is Mobs, Feather, Buckley, to Bukowski now from James. Then Watson. Then it's Rinaldi. Then Suffolk, Ensby, Wells, Egan, Scott, Vidler, Gardner, Wilhelm, Feather, Watson, Baff, Cavoni and Ronnie Baff as we get close to the end of this one. White flag is now being made ready as the leaders come through Howards. They throw side by side. Oh, he's gone round. Mobs has gone round. Disaster for Mobs. Feather, he's out front now and Buckley's with him. Oh, it's all gone wrong for Mobs. Not quite sure why he went round. But he did. This is the last lap. Feather into the Sweet Tune flip-flop for the last time. Can Alice Buckley get the win? Feather just in front from Buckley. Up towards Project X for the last time. Round we go. Into Project X hairpin. Down to DTE they go. For the last time. Feather hanging on. Will Feather get the win? Up we go to Howards. Last lap. Cadet 12. Heat number 1. State Cup. Ipswich Kart Club. Brought to you by Chaos Karting. And to take the checkered flag, your winner is Ethan Feather. Second, Alice Buckley. Third, Tupakowski. Fourth, Samuel James. Fifth, Marcus Watson. Sixth, it was Kai Suffolk. Seventh, Zane Rinaldi. Eighth, Ensby. Ninth was Wells. 10th was Egan. 11th was Scott. 12th was Vidler. Then it was Wilhelm, Gardner, Madison Feather. Then Mobs eventually gets 16th. Watch for Mobs coming back. Then it was Watson, Baff, Gavoni and Baff were your order.